Hey everyone, my name is Brian Sakine from secretsofsushi.com, and today I'm filming here in Full Moon Sushi Bar and Bistro in Norman, Oklahoma. And today I'm going to show you guys how to make their version of the spider roll. Now, the spider roll is pretty interesting because it uses deep-fried, soft-shelled crab, and it's paired with a couple of other colorful ingredients like kaiware and masago. Finally, it's topped off with a few pieces of cucumber to give it that fresh, crisp finishing note. The first thing we want to do is we want to deep fry our soft shell crab. Now, soft shell crabs normally come frozen, so you want to make sure that you thaw them out overnight in the refrigerator. And then you also want to make sure that you drain out any excess water and throw away any kind of packaging that it comes in. And what you want to do is just lightly coat the soft shell crab in flour. I'm going to try to make sure you hit all the sides of the soft shell crab. Then you want to just kind of gently shake any excess flour off. Now we're going to go to the back kitchen and deep fry this bad boy. Alright, now that we've deep fried our soft shell crab, we're ready to roll the spider roll. You want to make sure you have your maki-su that's been wrapped in cellophane, and we're going to lay one sheet of nori with the rough textured side facing up and the smooth side facing down. What we want to do is make sure that we lay it down perpendicular to the bottom of our maki-su, and then we're going to dip our hands in some water, rub them together where they're nice and wet but not dripping water anywhere, and we want to use a handful of rice and spread it along 3 out of the 4 sides. You want to roll the rice all the way to the edge. And just know that it's okay if the rice goes a little bit over the edge, because we actually prefer that as opposed to it not going quite to the edge. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're leaving about an inch and a quarter of space left at the top of the piece of nori. Next, what we're going to do is take a small amount of masago, and we're going to smear that on top of the rice. I prefer to spread my masago along the middle part of the rice, but you're welcome to spread it over the entire portion of rice. Next, we're going to open up our package of kaiware. These are just radish sprouts. And what we want to do is cut off the bottom half. We can store these in a little cup. We'll take a small bundle of these, and we're going to spread them out right in the center. Next, we want to take a few pieces of cucumber. Also lay them in the center, on the side furthest away from you. And then finally, we're going to add our soft shell crab. Now that we have all our ingredients in place, it's time to roll it up. What you want to do is put your thumbs underneath the mat, or the maki-su, and use your remaining 4 fingers to hold the ingredients in place. Next, you're going to use your thumbs to roll the ingredients together. And once we can feel that the bottom part of the nori has touched the rice, you want to apply some pressure, pulling it back towards you, not really pressing it down at all. What this is going to do is tuck all the ingredients together so that when we finish the roll, it curls over itself and then right onto the top piece of the nori. Next, we're going to take just a few grains of rice. We're going to spread it along the top. And we're actually going to use our thumb to smash the rice down and turn this into more of like a rice paste so we can adhere the nori the rest of the roll. Next, we're going to just finish rolling that out. And it's at this point that we can put the maki-su on top of the roll and apply a little bit of downward pressure. Alright, now that we have everything rolled together, it's time to cut the spider roll. You want to use a very sharp knife, and what we're going to do is place the knife in the center of the roll and cut it in half. It's really important that you allow the weight of the knife to carry it from the top of the roll down to the bottom, and use long sawing motions to cut through the roll. That way, we're not deforming the roll as we're cutting down. If If you apply too much downward pressure, you're going to actually deform the roll, and it'll kind of make it look a bit messy. In between each cut, since we are using a soft shell crab, I like to wipe my knife off to make sure that I don't get any excess debris from the inside of the roll on the top. And next, we're going to cut the 2 halves into thirds, making 6 pieces total. Again, just use long sawing motions to get from the top to the bottom. Always important to make sure that you wipe off your knife as soon as you're done cutting it. And as you can see, there is a little bit of a few pieces that are a bit deformed. So what I'm going to do is place my maki-su on top of the roll, and I'm just going to use some gentle pressure to kind of shape them back into the original form that they were in. But make a note not to use too much downward pressure or too much pressure squeezing with your hands. And then you can simply stagger the pieces and then just transfer them to a plate. And that's how you make the spider roll. Now, just as a personal preference, I like to add a little drizzle of eel sauce on top. But Full Moon Sushi doesn't actually do this on the menu, so it's something you're gonna have to request. It's something you'd like to have. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button below. And if you guys are ever in Norman, Oklahoma, be sure to swing by Full Moon Sushi and pick up one of the spider rolls or one of our daily specials. For more information on how to make sushi at home, feel free to visit my website, which you can find in a link in the description box below. My name is Brian Skinny from secretsushi.com. Thanks for watching.
Or do we say hi?
Any of them. In the area